Goldman Sachs is having its first board meeting here in India. It starts tomorrow, but the buzz has already begun. It's signaling that the subcontinent's growing prominence is clearly being watched by Goldman Sachs, a company that upgraded India and its growth target just less than 10 days ago. CEO Lloyd Blankfein will lead Goldman's delegation into the country. We also have industrialist Ellen Mittal, who's on the board attending these board meetings here in the country. Mohit Bhala joins us with more details. Mohit, I would imagine that there's been so much controversy there in Goldman Sachs, particularly after a letter by somebody who quit over succession planning. There are question marks being raised. What do you have?
This is a landmark event in many ways, given the fact that, of course, Goldman Sachs is having its first ever board meeting in India. It does symbolize in many ways the importance of India as a key emerging market for them. We're talking about the world's largest and most profitable investment bank here. So clearly they do see significant amount of business being driven out of India in the future. That's the reason the board is meeting here. Obviously, the agenda of the board meeting is pretty widespread. Of course, India will be a focus. Strategies to penetrate the Indian market further, how to launch new businesses, more profitable businesses here. But more importantly, there are certain pressing issues globally as well, issues of succession. What happens at Goldman Sachs, there's been a lot of pressure from the media and from, of course, Goldman has been the center of attention after the entire Greg Smith controversy. There was the whole issue of how Goldman's culture is probably deteriorating. These were the allegations made by Greg Smith. The fact that the bank was essentially ripping off clients. Obviously, these are all things that Goldman will be dealing with at this point in time. So there's a lot of controversy surrounding this entire, in the backdrop of this board meet rather. But the focus here is definitely India. We understand that Lloyd Blankfein, the chairman and CEO, will be meeting senior management team of Goldman Sachs in India. He'll also be spending some time on the trading floor in their Bombay office in Prabhadevi. So clearly, the attention is here right now, and they want to highlight the fact that India is an important market, in fact, a critical market for them, and obviously a lot of symbolic messages coming through by having the board meeting here itself.